I'm gonna be honest. I'm about to be going live a lot more again because it's like I'm about to self-sabotage. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, but it's not even like purposely because the little bit of energy that I had to like give to like trying, I don't even have that no more, y'all. It's like I'm mentally exhausted, I'm spiritually exhausted, I'm physically exhausted. You know, I've been for years though. I've been for years. That's why it seems like it's like I'll be having like a little bit of stuff going good or whatever or energy towards it, and then it's like it'll be taken away because it's just so much demons attacking me. You know what I'm saying? Like jobs I'm losing, not even from my own. Well, this what I'm about to do. I'm about to lose this job. It's because I don't have the energy to come in today. You know, I don't have the energy for it. And I really don't care even if like whatever I'm suffering without it because I'm in lack with it the same way I would like it's no difference. It's not like just because I'm going to work like I got a place to live, you know what I'm saying? Or just because I go into work like I have food to eat whenever I want to eat. I'm in the same situations as if like I'm not even going to work. You know, I be at my job and there be people talking about going home, sleeping in their bed all peacefully, and I'm going to sleep outside or to sneak whatever I can just to try to escape the cold while freezing through the night to do a regular basis stuff and act as if like I'm not in my situation what I'm dealing with. I just don't, I can't do it no more, y'all. You know, so it's like I give up on it. I don't care about how women look at me. I don't even want to live no more. You know what I mean? Like, I probably would have already killed myself if I didn't have a child. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and then I'm suffering in this. It's like I don't have no energy for it. I don't have no energy for it. I don't care if my clothes are back outside again. You know, I don't care if I can't come in here and shower. Like, I just don't give a fuck no more, y'all. For real, I'm thinking about once all this with my son is done, I'm thinking about a place where I can go and just be like somewhere where it's hot all the time and not be even attacked during this cold weather. You know, because it's like it's just abuse. You can't even. There's no way that you can even be in this cold weather how you would be without a house or a car, and then be trying to like go to work like a regular person. Like you're not just freezing in and out of the cold like in shock and shit like that. Like it's all abuse, you know. And in the levels of abuse, how it's protected. You know, I called 988, and it's like when I call them, it's like they speak to me from a standpoint of how they have their job to speak on it, and then I speak on real stuff, and then they start having cognitive dissonance and trying to shorten the call because it's so real what I be talking about and what I be saying, like and how problems aren't even real problems, but they're enforced and shit like that. You know, it's just so much abuse, y'all, that people overlook off of a lack of awareness and not even knowing what they're in, and it's just like my awareness for it. I don't have no more patience for it no more, y'all. You know. It's like a lot of this stuff that controls people, like I told y'all, I don't even care, you know? Even now, like I'm not leaving out here until until I go to sleep in my spot where I go to find a little bit of heat, whatever I could. I'm not like me freezing outside and freezing and everything in the night, the rising, like I don't have energy to take a shower right now just to be shocked going on the buses to go back to work and do all of that. I just don't have the energy for it. You know? Motherfuckers' lives are sweet. You get what I'm saying? And I mean even sweet, if you even have energy, whether with your awareness or lack of awareness, to just be enslaved, you know? And just go along like that. You know, people go along with going to work and stuff, and with everything where we're at right now, like it's the easiest thing, or like majority of people even love their job. It's like I don't even be knowing how y'all even be having energy for that shit. And maybe I just went through more than y'all. You know, it doesn't make me a bad person. You know what I mean? But like, it's yeah, I'm done with it, y'all. I give up. I'm done with it. I'm done with it. I don't care who thinks what, but I'm done with people though. Like I don't even care about being around people really. Like it sucks because it's like when I'm talking to 9 and 8, I'm talking to them on the phone. It's like these motherfuckers are literally there just to make it seem like they're of real help, or as if like people can't stop the problems that's causing the issues for why somebody would have mental issues. You get what I'm saying? It's all false fabrication. It's all lies. They don't want to fix the real problems, y'all. If the real problems are fixed, this world won't be able to be ran how it is. There won't be no crime how it is. There won't be no reason for slave catchers. There won't be starvation. There won't be homelessness. Like, they don't want to fix these problems, y'all. This system is ran amongst that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why the people that can't even see it are the most arrogant people and the most entitled, self-absorbed people. Tell me I'm lying. It's the truth, y'all. You know? So I'm gonna be honest with y'all. My thing is I'm gonna wait the last of this out with what our sun is doing right now and the radiation and the ozone layer peeling back. I'm just gonna wait the rest of it. I don't care whatever last of it that I suffer of why this shit's being here. I can't take the abuse no more, y'all. I can't. And then I'm in the richest area amongst the people that's trying to provoke me off of my level of awareness also. I just don't got time for any of it, you know? I ain't trying to hurt no one, but I don't have energy to play the game no more. I don't. I'm literally in straight survival at this point, you know what I'm saying? Whether I'm in here or anything, I'm just trying to escape this cold. You get what I'm saying? Like, you know, when you have a house and you have a car, you going in and out of the cold. For real, it's still a lot. Because you see people when, you know it's cold when people aren't even in the cold majority of the day. But they're still, when they go to a shopping center, running from their car to the store and shit, let you know how cold it is. But imagine the person that don't got that car to go in, that don't got that house to go in to escape it. You know what I mean? Their only places they can go to escape it is like the mall, a college, and a library. You know what I'm saying? You know, and if the college is even public, like, it's like I'm happy that the real issues are coming about and all of this system is crashing based off the genocide in which it was built on and the toxicity in which people try to protect even within this system and how it's orchestrated, you know, socially engineered, premeditated, you know, strategically. Like, I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it, y'all. These motherfuckers is literally living off of us by using reverse psychology for you having that you're doing something wrong. And the issues or the problems that you're in, even down to the mental health issues that you so-called can have, your brain is being attacked. You're being in fight, flight, or freeze. It's keeping us in a docile state. When you're in a docile state and a low vibration, you're only able to do so much so positive. You know? They know exactly what the fuck they're doing. And then they laugh at it and they mock us, you know what I mean? But they're living off of us though. Off of our division, you know? Even to a point that we're even against each other and we don't know who we are. It's a black person that's neuromelanated that can hate me more than a complex cell organism off of not knowing who he is or thinking he can find himself in this system and get real justice and as if like this system wasn't designed completely against him. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit is wicked, y'all. You know? It's like the biggest, I realize it's a blessing, but while this system is up, it's the biggest attack being neuromelanated. Even more so being neuromelanated and knowing who you are. It's the biggest fucking attack, y'all. It's the biggest fucking attack. Like, the shit don't feel the same no more. I can't even go along with the lie like how I have been the past three years. You know what I'm saying? Like, talking about the stuff but still playing the game, like as if like it's like my level of awareness and how much my body is radiating and my anatomy is changing faster than the average neuromelanated being. I don't have the energy for it no more, y'all. I just don't. You know? I just don't. It's almost like it's not even a choice. It's like my body just don't have it in me no more, y'all. I just know this. The more I just know this. But it's been the same. You know, but actually it's been speeding up. But the more I get abused and the more that, you know, people mock me, people laugh at me, don't give a fuck about me, regardless of how y'all feel about me, I come from the black woman, you know? Regardless. You can feel however you want to feel about me, but I'm the son in the flesh, you know? And I'm aware of what's been done to my species, even if I talk to somebody that's of my anatomy and they're not aware of who they are. You feel me? That don't change me knowing who I am or what's going on with us from a majority standpoint, from a collective, and the abuse that we're really under right now. You know what I'm saying? Even as it's crashing out. So it's like, I'm going to be real with y'all. Like I was talking to 988 at first. The first time I called, I was talking to a black woman. I was talking to a goddess, and she was hearing everything I was saying, you know? And she was hearing everything I was saying. And I was telling her, I'm like, look, I'm like, we're so psychologically damaged. We don't even realize that our children are subjugated to the same species, the descendants of the forefathers that fed our children to crocodiles, and we feel safe amongst them. Our children in their clutches. Like we don't even see that how crazy that is. We don't even feel like that's wrong. Like that's how far gone we are, y'all. Like that shit is fucking crazy. We're dropping our kids off to them. You know what I'm saying? Their practices and all of that. Like letting them mentally evaluate our children. Like it's so much levels of it, y'all. But it's like, put it like this: I'm not arguing with anybody about what's taking place, or if this is truth or not. Like I already know too much. I wouldn't even go back and forth with anybody. You know, I'm just more so waiting the rest of Mother Nature to do what she's already doing and finish up the job, so all this abuse can stop and all this power can go out. So you know what I'm saying? People can't just keep going on like everything is everything in certain specific parts of the land and shit. You know, like it's all fucking abuse. You know. Said don't think too much. It's fucked up. I know it's fucked up. Like shout out Chase, shout out Miss. Hey, shout out FNA. Yo, what it is? I know it's fucked up. It's fucked up, y'all. Y'all know it is. Like it's so fucked up that you know it's fucked up when people talk about it, and majority of people that talk about it directly how it is, we get attacked in whatever area we're in from the people that still want to protect the toxicity of it. You get what I'm saying? That's how you know it's bad. And they're protecting the toxicity of it with awareness and with a lack of awareness too, on both sides. You know, that's how you know it's bad. Like I look at a lot of people like they're very dangerous. You know what I mean? Like I just I don't want to be around people no more, y'all. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like I don't want to be around people no more. But I don't want to go into the hands of my oppressors like as if like I got issues off of my level of awareness either, and them try to use my situation against me in a negative manner. I don't want to do that either because I know how they're capable of doing that shit, and they've been doing that since Jumpstart. You know, I don't need to be put on no fucking medicine, none of that shit. Like I see everything as clear as what's going on and how it is. You know, I already skipped the day today. Like I'm so depressed today. I don't even care about eating the rest of the day. I'm not going to eat for probably like the next like 2 days. I just want to just skip some days and hurry up and get past this cold week. You know, I'm not going to leave here till I'm about to go to sleep, and I'm going straight to go to sleep. You know, that's for real. I don't have no more energy to get this shit. It's so sad. Like an average black woman don't even the average black woman out here don't even know who she's are. I mean, who she is. To even protect me in this shit. You know. But by protecting me is you protecting your children. You get what I'm saying? And being able to be in full control of their growth and development. But we're not. We're not. Nobody is. But the thing is, the complex cell organism, if they don't want to be in control of their growth and development of their children entirely, that has nothing to do with us. We're a whole entire species. Just because another species want to deal with their children this way or not care about their children in this way, that don't mean that we take on those ways when we never been like that. You know? That's crazy as shit. That speaks even more to our indoctrination, you know, of the damage that's been done with us psychologically. That's what that says. It screams it, you know? It screams it. It's like I'm so irritated by so much, and it's like it's a lot of anger with me, right? It's a lot of anger and a lot of rage. Like the anger and the rage is so bad. Like I damn near like resent the world. Like I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, because it's like I've struggled so much and been through so much. It's like I've seen everybody not in a way like nobody is going through stuff,
But I seen everybody like in sweet ass positions and shit while I've been in the worst cases suffering. You know what I'm saying? Freezing outside, catching hypothermia, looking at people comfy as shit in their homes, like as if like they not living off of me, or as if like I'm not who I am, you know? Like seeing people and people trying to mock me, make themselves even seem more comfortable in the state of them not in lack of the way that I am, and trying to use my situation against me, you know what I mean, to feel less than. You know, like it's been like all levels of the abuse. Like I've dealt with all of it, y'all. To your point where it's like I don't fuck with nobody, you know? I don't fuck with nobody. Like this shit is bigger than just what my baby mother did to me. That's a smig of it. All she did was put me in a pain so deep that I was able to see what I'm living in as a black man, and able to figure out the rest of it off of reading and shit and put it all together, off of comprehending, you know. But it's like, for real, I've been done by this system because of my level of awareness of everything, you know. And that even trickles down to my baby mother, because she's how she is because of the state of us as organic people, you know, for how her dad was and how her mom is, you know, because of the state of us, you know what I mean? All it is like our children aren't cared for properly, and then they grow up and then they cause destruction, you know? Either because it's all they know, or purposely because they don't know no other way. You hear what I'm saying? They wasn't even led right from jump start. You hear me? Like, this shit is crazy as shit. This shit is crazy, y'all. So yeah, nah, we in hell. It's so bad. Even me here for my 30 days, my 30 for 30 days or whatever, the shower here, right? It's like they be trying not to give it to me, because it's not even like I wouldn't have bought a membership, a regular membership. But for me, the 30 for 30 is easier around everything else and how short my money is coming in. And it's because I used to work here, right? So I used to work here. So it's a lady here that literally harassed me. It's a lady here that literally harassed me when I'm on my live and tried to make it seem like I was recording kids or something. I'm like, and she did that on purpose. I feel like she did that, said it that way on purpose, because she knows I stand for children and I actually speak for children while I'm alienated from my child wrongly. You know, so no, I wouldn't be doing no weird shit like that. I have a podcast. I study genetics. I study anatomy. I study the brain. I'm aware of a lot of stuff that regular people aren't aware of. You know, I'm on the front line for children. You know, now I don't do weird stuff on children or about children or nothing like that. You know, that's not even associated with my species. You know what I'm saying? So we're not gonna play that game. But literally, she felt some type of way though. You know. And for real, that was harassment. For real. I damn near felt like I got a lawsuit because I actually got a disability on paper. So you're accusing me of something that is causing me adverse effects due to my disability. You know, like on a crazy tip, like. And then it's like whenever I start calling them out on shit, it's like I randomly start getting these random ass texts from random stuff from like random ass numbers and shit. Like, man, this shit's all bullshit. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm even about to turn my phone off. I'm not even gonna have a phone. I'm about to just. I don't even. What do I need a phone for? The only reason why I have a phone is really to listen to instrumentals and writing stuff. But it's like, I can do that from like a computer for real, or if I get a laptop or something. Like, I don't know. I just don't see the purpose of having a phone. I don't got no real friends. I don't got no women on my line. You know what I'm saying? I don't got nobody, y'all. So it's like, I don't want the fact that I don't have nobody. It's like, it doesn't make sense for me really to have a phone. And I don't even feel like my mom cares about me. You know, I just feel abandoned. So it's like, I really shouldn't even have a phone. So within the time of me self-sabotaging and not going to work and stuff, because I don't have energy for any of this shit no more, even if it puts me in lack, it's not like I'm getting out of lack just because I'm doing the right thing. You know, I didn't get out of lack working at Lowe's. I didn't get out of lack being a field assistant. I'm not getting out of lack being a server at a fucking restaurant where I'm getting a couple days a week. You know, and I probably get out of lack with this landscaping job, but it's like I don't even have the energy. My mental capacity isn't even all the way there. It's so much mental anguish going through my head off of my awareness, y'all. I don't have the energy, you know? I don't have the energy, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I don't. I wish that I did, but I just don't, y'all. I don't. My food isn't even digesting properly for me. You know what I'm saying? Like my feet hurt off of wearing boots all the time. These Nike boots, as if like I don't got other shoes, but I can't even have nobody to take me to get those other shoes that's more comfortable in my storage. You know, like any and everything is a problem. You know, any and everything. I don't give a fuck how small it is. If it's for $1 for a fucking bus, like everything is a fucking problem. Dude, me in this system. Like that's how I know I wasn't made for this shit. It's like I was made to suffer in this shit, and it was how was I going to deal with it from me suffering? Was I going to crash out from me suffering, or was I going to rewire my brain and be aware of why I'm suffering because of how it's set up on its way crashing out? You know, simple. You know, simple. Simple. But I do hope that though. I hope that in whatever ways that it looks like me suffering, I do hope that my baby mother feels that she sees me suffering or where I'm suffering. I hope she feels everything of it being her fault. You know, even if to a point that she harms herself, so be it. You know what I'm saying? Like I hope that every white person that sees me struggling, I hope that they feel the shame, the guilt, the remorse, the regret for not bringing attention to your issues, knowing what we're going through as a collective, as black people. I hope all of y'all feel it. You know, I hope all of y'all feel it. I hope all of y'all feel the mental anguish that I feel off of what y'all done to black people. You know what I'm saying? And still not trying to take accountability as this shit is closing out. I hope y'all feel everything. You know, I hope y'all don't sleep peaceful at night. I hope the radiation brings pains to your body. I resent y'all, like real shit. Real shit. I resent y'all because it's like I'm the most innocent person on the planet, the black man, you know, and I'm the most hated. I'm the most strategically like came at. You feel me? I'm not protected at all. I don't even feel safe on my own planet, you know. So for y'all making me not feel safe on my own planet, oh yeah, I hope that y'all feel everything of what my sun gives y'all and this radiation with the ozone layer peeling back. I want y'all to feel everything. I want y'all to feel everything, you know? Yes, I'm very resentful, you know what I mean? I'm very resentful, you know, and I have a right to be. Like, our children are suffering right now. Children are being indoctrinated with lies in the educational system right now. There's a little black girl and black boy being touched on right now. And then y'all black women, all y'all got the fact to talk about is fucking tarot cards and shit. You feel me? Are you fucking out of your mind? Are y'all out of y'all mind? Like, y'all can talk about all of this shit, but y'all can't talk about the state in which we're living in. It's crazy. Like they're literally trying to kill us, y'all. And they're trying to kill us, and they're trying to cover up their tracks of the abuse that they're still trying to live like it's regular life, you know? Like it's narcissists all around me. You get what I'm saying? What's worse, you causing a problem and bringing a problem about, or acting as if like you didn't cause no problem at all? And then the people that you're causing the problem to, you're making it seem like they're the problem. You know? What type of, you know what I'm saying? It's fucking crazy. I'm at a point I don't even feel safe around white people, or anybody for that matter that doesn't know what they're living in. And I can look at you and feel your energy quick to know if you know or not. You know, I don't even got to say a word to you, you know? Like I can read your mind, you know? And it's like, when I'm picking up in everybody and on everybody, it's like, I don't want to be around people, y'all. So yeah, nah, this is my PSA. Like I'm about to self-sabotage. I'm not gonna lie. Like I can't be a slave no more. Like I'm not good at it. And it doesn't make sense being a slave when it's like you're still gonna suffer being a slave or not. Or you're still gonna suffer. It doesn't make sense to me to be a slave when it's like I'm still suffering as if like I'm not even trying to be a slave. You know what I'm saying? Like basically what I'm saying, like we're prisoners of war, but it's like damn if you do, damn if you don't. If you still homeless while you're working and shit and it's not enough, And while inflation is going up, and this is all set up on purpose and shit like that, you reach a point where you eventually give up. Or I don't know, maybe y'all don't, because y'all got help and shit like that. Y'all got uncles and aunts, y'all got mommy and daddy money, y'all got, you know, friends, even if they fake friends that you can count on for even something as simple as a ride. You know what I'm saying? I don't got none of that shit. I gotta get on the bus and be around people that I know that don't like me, that's mad at me for being on that bus, as if like I got a choice, and they got fucking cars and they on that bus to make their commute cheaper. You get what I'm saying? I'm like, you're on this bus to make your route cheaper. If you wanted to, you could wake up early or however so and drive your car, because that's a choice. You have a car, you parked your car in this garage. I don't have a car. I'm around y'all because I gotta be. You know? You think that if I had a car, like I would be around any of these people? You know? 9 times out of 10, I would always be in my car if I had a car, and I would be in my car in like a random ass parking lot somewhere away from everybody. You know, where I'm just protecting my energy, meditating, listening to positive energy. I wouldn't even be around the people that see me on a regular day basis that's trying to mock me and make me max out. You know? I wouldn't even be around them. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even be around them, y'all. I feel like it's like everybody feels like a threat to me, and whether they are or not, and it's like so much damage has been done to me. I just don't want to be around people. You know, I don't know how to do that without being in my oppressor's hands. You know, it's like, should I just go off grid and just say fuck my son, and just say fuck it all, and just go in the woods in a hot place and just start making my route over there now? You know, to live off grid. You know, I'm really thinking about doing that, because I was already thinking about doing it. I mean, we already going back towards that anyway. I might as well get a head start, right? You know what I'm saying? And start learning how to just live in nature. But if I do it, I'm definitely not going to do it in Virginia, though. You know, because I already know how strategically how they are out here with certain stuff. Like, I got to go to like a different state or something, like way out, and I got to get some more stuff. But yeah, I think I'm gonna do that though. I'm really thinking about that, because it's like I don't got no more energy for this shit. Like, literally, while I'm talking to y'all, I'm having an anxiety attack. Look at my hands. Well, you can't see them in here, but my hands is you can kind of see it. Like I'm not okay, y'all. Like, so much damage has been done to me. That's why I realized. That's even more so how I realize how dangerous the world is. And what I'm about to say now, this is regardless of genetic makeup. Everybody makes such a big issue about mental health and stuff like that, and mental illness. But majority of the people that y'all see with mental health issues to whatever degree or mental illness, y'all talk shit about them. Y'all talk shit about them. Y'all don't make them feel like welcomed or like they're regular people with their issues that they probably couldn't have avoided. Y'all like the worst type of people, you know? Average people in the area that I'm in, they treat people with mental health issues like they done something wrong for having their issue, you know? That's majority of people. Like, they make it seem like it's an inconvenience that wherever they go and they see somebody with mental health problems, like it's just an inconvenience to them, besides the problems that's causing people to have these mental health problems, or looking at what they're actually living in. You know, people are so insensitive. They're just like, just because it's not my problem, or I feel like it's not my problem, I don't give a fuck about it, and you're the problem. That's how ignorant people are, you know? That's how ignorant people are, y'all. So it's like, I don't want to be around that, you know? And I'll tell y'all this though. Put it like this. Let's say, like, if I crash out and I kill myself, right? I'm gonna tell y'all, for everybody, there's gonna be no Jesus that's saving anyone. You know what I'm saying? If I die before this shit crashes, however so, I'm haunting everybody, y'all. I'm haunting everybody. Like, every white person. Like, I'm coming. Like, I'm haunting areas too. Like I'm going in people's dreams. Like, I'm shutting lights off. I'm breaking shit. I'm doing all of that around what's been done on the planet and the toxicity that's trying to be protected. Man, I will haunt every single motherfucking person on my soul, you know, on my soul, off of my level of awareness and people's cognitive dissonance and Stockholm syndrome. You get what I'm saying? I will haunt everybody, even my own people, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I swear to God. And no Jesus will stop me from doing that either. I promise you. I promise you. I know exactly what the fuck has been done, and it's like I can't be manipulated in no other way to see it any less than it. You know, I will fucking haunt everybody, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest with y'all. For every slave catcher that harassed me, I'm already gonna haunt y'all for a fact. When I leave my vessel, I'm haunting every single one of y'all. Like, I'm gonna haunt y'all so bad, I'm gonna make you kill yourself. Real shit. You're not gonna be able to sleep. You're not gonna be able to eat. I'm haunting shit. You feel me? Because I know what's been done to children. I know what's really been done to children. Y'all can't manipulate me and act like like y'all not harming children. We know y'all don't give a fuck about your own children. You know what I'm saying? But that don't mean you should be even harming your own children. You know? So, but I know if you don't even give a fuck about your own children, how you gonna care about children of my genetic makeup? You don't even care about your own children. You look at any city or state, child molestation, incest, all the weird stuff that's happening with children. It's the complex cell organism, the European man, to be exact. You know, it's a reason for that. You can look this shit up. It's open cases and all of that. I'm telling y'all, no lies. You know, but all of this shit gets like it's not spoke about, like as if like it's not happening. You know, but all this wild stuff is happening to children, and we acting like we don't care, as if like we wasn't a child before. You know, so it's like it's wild as shit, y'all. We in hell. We literally in hell. You know, we in hell. Divide and conquer. You already know, Jay. Same here in California. Yeah, it's bad. It's so bad. I'm in the Commonwealth. I'm in Northern Virginia. It's the heart of the racism. It's the heart of the self-absorbed, stuck-up entitlement. Like Ninja Turtle. Why Ninja Turtles? Why you being racist? You know. Hey, where my hold up, my modifier at? Where he go? Oh yeah, F&A. Hey, you got someone you gotta kick out, bro. Boo, you gotta kick him out. Hey, shout out Jay. I've been pouring my whole life, and I have a similar situation. It's poverty thing mostly. Whites too. That's what I'm saying. You have God, brother. Yeah, I know, but that's what I'm saying. It's even, you know, white people, they don't even care about their own people. You know what I'm saying? They don't even care about their own people. The only time they care about their own people is when it's coming together on a strategic mission, anything money based, or to bring us down from a species standpoint, as far as having us confused in a lack of awareness or an emotional state, to be able to try to control us, keeping us in a docile state. That's it. You know, that's it. This is a reality. You know, that's it. And it's like, yeah, I'm tired though, y'all. I'm fucking tired, you know? Fucking tired. I don't got no more energy. Like I said, like I'm so depressed, I'm not eating. I'm not taking care of myself properly, because it's like I'm in so much pain off of what I'm living in and what's being forced on me, you know? I'm sending positive energy to the Nicole Olioli. You know what I'm saying? She know what's up. As a goddess, she know what's up. Shout out the Illinois Confederacy. Shout out my people in Chicago. You know, the Illinois Confederacy was one of the strongest of us as Indians in the Midwest. Shout out Chief Chicago, Chief Illinois. You already know. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is real spill. You know, a lot of these states and stuff was named after our chiefs after they got slaughtered. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to talk about that shit though, but this shit is crazy, y'all. Remember, energy don't die, y'all. And you damn sure can't kill a soul. Right? So, I know that I've been feeling a lot of my ancestors. The more I come into my awareness, the more I'm catching certain solar flares. The more, you know, y'all know I haven't ate meat in years. I don't eat chicken, beef, pork, fish and that. I don't be eating that shit. You know? So, and anyone that's neuromelanated, we're not supposed to be eating meat at all, you know. And we used to be breatharians, like we're not supposed to be eating meat. So I don't eat meat at all. But it's like literally, man, like it's just so much. So I don't even sweat the same. You know what I'm saying? I don't even sweat the same. But yeah, y'all. Yeah, you know. But put it like this: I know everyone's gonna do what they want to do at the end of the day, right? But let me tell you something. I hope that I give other neuromelanated people faith to just break away from this shit. You know what I mean? And just say fuck it. You know what I mean? I hope I give y'all faith for that, because that's where we're leading. I mean, some people are saying this from a robot standpoint, but it's so much deeper than the robots about taking people's jobs. Like, it don't get no more realer than the people that's abusing you. Cells are deteriorating at a fast rate. You know, due to melanoma picking up, photodermatitis, respiratory issues, neurological issues, the P136 chromosome or whatever. You're seeing these people look redder and redder. They're having complications with the sun, often not being able to biosynthesize the sun. They can't convert sunlight into chemical energy naturally, you know? So they're in trouble. So as this is playing out and these solar flares are hitting the planet, it's shutting this system down, because everything has a frequency with it, right? Even down to solids. Like, the frequency in which this monetary system we're in, it's a very, very low frequency, because it's harmful to children, you know? And it's manipulative. It's not on truth. You get what I'm saying? It's lies that's embedded in it for it to be ran continuously how it is. You get what I'm saying? Like, not even just the lies for it to be started. Those lies have to be continuously believed, you know, so it can be ran how it's ran, you know? It's power in the people, and it's power in us, you know? So it's like, either way you look at it, it's like, I just feel like my brain is so past people right now and knowing what it's about to look like, where we're going. I can't even have really regular conversations with people no more, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of like the start of me already feeling awkward being around people, because I know majority of people that's around me, they believe in this system and how it's always has been, you know? Like, they believe in this way of life, like thinking that this shit is how it is, you know? But as the justification around it is being stripped away, it's like it's causing like a forceful level of cognitive dissonance that even the people having cognitive dissonance never had. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, it's bad. You would think like, damn, their cells are deteriorating. You know, they already caused so much damage on the planet. We're remembering who we are. They would at least stop cutting down trees. You would think that. Like, that's the least. Like, all right, we're gonna at least stop cutting down trees, because we know what trees are for the ecosystem. You know? And we claim we got recycling and stuff, so we care about nature, so we at least gonna stop that. Or at least be like a certain amount of trees cut down yearly. After this, in a whole 50 states, after it reaches this number a year, there's no more cutting down trees. You know, until next year or something. There's nothing like that. There's no limit. It's like continuous, it's complacent arrogancy, you know what I'm saying? Which has their anatomy facing consequences right now. And we just gotta wait the rest of it out, y'all. You know what I'm saying? But I'm slowly trying to get away from them, though. I'm not even gonna lie. Because they're the most dangerous species. You know you're dangerous when you can go to tribes in Africa and they'll just run from you. They'll run. Because they know what the European does, you know, the level of genocide and protection of that genocide that they'll try to enforce and portray and project. Like a lot of these tribes in Africa, they know they're not fucking with that shit. They like, hell no. They know who's dangerous, you know? We the only ones that's acting like, because we live in this way, like we don't know who's poisoning us. You get what I'm saying? We the only ones acting like this. Like, this shit is crazy, y'all. This shit is crazy. Yeah, so when I say, like, I really don't care about my own life no more, I don't. I almost want to die or want somebody to kill me so I can just go haunt and shit and get all my revenge for everything that I know was taking place on everybody. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I know I'm stronger outside of my vessel. I just want to get revenge on everybody, you know? I'm telling y'all, me outside of my vessel ain't no motherfucking angel stopping me from coming at you. If I gotta come at you, ain't nobody stopping me. I'm telling you, me outside of my vessel, here I am to the cosmos, ain't nobody stopping me, y'all. I'm telling you, ain't no spiritual forces stopping me, because I'm too righteous. You know, I'm way too righteous. Nah, I wish. Matter of fact, I'm even about to get some more crystals and shit, cause yeah, like when I tell y'all I'm not playing, I'm about to start sending shit people's way too. Like I'm not even playing. I'm about to start sending shit people's way and everything. It's like I tried not to do it because it's like I guess like I have respect for people, but people fuck with me so much. I'm about to start sending shit people's way on a magic tip. I'm not even lying with y'all. I'm about to start sending that shit people's way. Because I know how to do it too. And be honest with you, here I am. I don't even need an altar and shit like that. All I gotta do is just say something. You know what I'm saying? And it'll come about. You know, because of here I am in the cosmos. You know, there ain't nobody on the internet that's going through a financial struggle to the degree that I am or have been ongoing, while alienated from a child, doing what I've done. You know, for children, ain't nobody. Most of y'all niggas that's talking, I'm not making fun of y'all or nothing. I know we all prisoners of war, but I'm just saying, most of y'all niggas, if y'all even is talking about that, y'all sleeping comfortably at night. You know what I'm saying? You know, y'all well groomed up, looking good and everything. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have everything in place. You know, I'm not saying that you're wrong for that, because we're prisoners of war. We know that they got the money, they got the natural resources hijacked for a reason. And the point that even with you playing the game, with being a prisoner of war, you could still be lack of shelter, food, and personal hygiene. That's by a reason, you know? That's strategically done. So it's like, when you really think about all of this and shit like that, you notice from the complex cell organism, whenever they hear truth, they either get obnoxious or they try to mock you. You know, that's been the same thing that they've been doing since they've been on the planet. You know what I'm saying? And you got to expect that when you know the animals that make them up as an organism that's having complications right now, trying to express themselves all individually. You know what I'm saying? Like, I actually feel sorry for them. But it's like, but I feel even more sorry for us, though, that's neuromelanated, that fell in their trap and think that we're going to be judged off of their species standpoint. Y'all get what I'm saying? Like, a lot of our brothers and sisters, they're going to deal with them. And the ionized particles are dealing with them. But like as far as like us go, certain talks that we going to have, you're not going to be able to vouch for the system that your oppressor gave you for your level of capitulating in your own docile state, or levels to your own species that caused us harm and kept us divided. You get what I'm saying? There's not going to be nothing that you can say, because our brothers and sisters are going to look at you and say, wait a minute, did that change your anatomy? No, it didn't. So, you know what I'm saying? So that's not going to be an excuse. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of the strongest people speaking for us. So one of the first things that I tell you to get over, to know who you are, all y'all that watch my shit and stuff, is this. Get in your you don't give a fuck attitude. Because when you don't give a fuck, you don't care about what anybody thinks of you, negative or positive. You hope that they see the realness in what you're saying, but if they don't, fuck them. You don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? They can suck your dick. You don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? As long as they keep their hands to themselves, they can feel, everyone's allowed to feel however they want to feel. But people that feel however they want to feel, truth is here now. You know what I'm saying? The truth is here now. You know what I'm saying? So it's okay for people to feel how they want to feel. This scam called Decline. Like I said, it's okay for people to feel how they want to feel. You know? Hey, shout out Just Desserts. You get what I'm saying? Shout out BLMO. What it is, bro, what it is. Yeah, everybody's playing their part right now. You know, you just gotta ask yourself what part you playing. Are you protecting toxicity? You know, so you're a part of that vibration, or are you bringing amongst truth and standing on the front line, regardless of the negativity that comes your way around it? You know what I'm saying? I told y'all I've been on what I've been on for the past 6 years, so I'm solid in it. You know, I'm solid in it. You feel me? Real shit. Ain't nothing changing my direction as far as like my level of awareness, what's going on with us, and the consequences behind it. But it's like, but I advise y'all though, like I was telling y'all, all my brothers and sisters, we need to start meeting up in person. You know, when I was talking to 988 on the phone, I was talking to them about that, and the goddess was even saying that we got to start meeting in person. You know what I'm saying? Start meeting up and building up. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I agree with you 100%. I'll say this. There's not a specific reason why I don't talk about it. My main reason on my podcast, I talk about genetics, right? But that's the main thing first and foremost, you know, because what we got to know that we are a whole separate species, right? We have no animal DNA, but as far as the music, that's a big part of it. That's a big man. What? That's a big part of it. What? Oh my goodness, that's such a big part of it. I am telling you, that's such a big part of it because it's like, and then you think about it, a lot of the main are like the NBA young boys and shit. Think about how much toxicity that they're putting into our communities off of our young neuromelanated guys and goddesses listening to that. You know what I'm saying? Off of, it's not even just listening to that vibration, but you're listening to that vibration off of not even knowing who you are, you know? So it's not even from a duality in all things type of standpoint. It's just that. Yeah, they did do that, but that shouldn't fear us though. But I say this is why we gotta come together though. This is why we gotta come together. Because they can attack us individually, but we gotta get on that type of time where it's like if they attack one of us, they attacking all of us. You know what I'm saying? And that's how we're connecting back with each other now. Because that's the only reason why this system is even able to stay afloat even right now as it's crashing. Because like literally, if all black people today decided like we're gonna go about this way, this system would crash right now today. Literally. Or would force them to be barbaric, primitive, and to bring that side of them out that they be trying to hide and trying to project onto us like we are, off of the conditions that they put us in, you know? Like it's all reverse psychology and shit. It's blame shifting, they're like the real narcissists. Yeah, Michael Jackson, so it's a Palestine, yeah. You already know, just desserts, you already know. What's up, how's your day going, buddy? What about Tupac Shakur? I love his music and R. Kelly. What about those two, buddy? Man, I'm not racist. You can't tell somebody or make somebody seem like they're racist. Well, let me say it like this. Genetics isn't racist, and it doesn't get more real than what makes you up anatomically. If you think whatever makes you up as an organism and somebody pointing it out, whether you're aware of it or not, is racist, I don't know what to tell you, bro. You're going to have a hard time going forward, though. I will say that. Yeah, Michael Jackson. Anymore, I love Elvis Presley now. Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. But yeah, nah, it's real. You know what I'm saying? It's very, very real. So this is why, like, when I be expressing to y'all and stuff about all of this and how it's conducted, it's all I speak about all this that y'all talking about. I speak about that. And of course, I do music, y'all. My name is RoBs Inferno. I do music. I'm like a J. Cole Kendrick. In my music, I speak about all of this stuff. That's probably why I don't talk about it that much on here. I'm gonna be honest. Cause like in my lyrics and stuff, like in my verses and stuff that I'm gonna put out, I got hella music to put out that I would have already put out, but I haven't because I'm in this situation and I don't have nowhere to record, not even in the car. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm gonna be real with y'all. I talk about all this shit in my music, and I'm talented as hell. And it's like, and the viewpoints in which I say stuff and everything, y'all gonna be able to understand what's what. You know? Nah, I'm clean, man. I'm clean. You know, I know some people in my past, you know, they might not be as clean as I am, but I'm clean though, bro. Um, yeah, nah, it's just crazy. But I'm sending y'all positive energy though. I hope y'all all feeling good today. I appreciate y'all coming on my live first and foremost. I appreciate y'all being honest to ask me questions and understand that, you know, even in the state that I'm in, of my realization ongoing with everything, that I'm just trying to bring awareness in the most racist area ever. You know, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Ain't no more, even the areas that's like racist and stuff that they say of, like I guess they say like the South and stuff like that and everything. Even those areas aren't as bad as it is here in Northern Virginia. Because here in Northern Virginia, all of that same energy is here. It's just covered up more because everybody's on the same type of time because of all the money's here. You feel me? So it's like, imagine a place of racism being, and you see stuff of it in all ways, but it's not looked at like it's like that because everybody is like okay with it. You feel me? Like that's how it is out here, you know? And even down to your mannerisms, like literally, like it's like that out here. Said, hey, shout out. I like how black people want their focus on a bullshit rapping career instead of focus on in demand skills to earn a living. That's the thing right there. You never had to earn a living. Why you got to earn a living on a planet that you have a biological identification to? You already lost in the sauce. You don't even know where you're going. You thinking Western infringed ways, ideology, false narratism. you already on the wrong track, you know? And the reason why I'm focusing on a rap career, because I, along with this, right, use your vocal box for music. I'm using my vocal box to speak to y'all. That's my power. I have the power of sound, my vocal box. You know how some people have a problem speaking up and speaking up for themselves? I don't have that problem. I never had that problem. You know what I'm saying? So, but the thing is, in which I would use it in the wrong way. Right? Even music-based. A lot of my first raps and stuff, but before I was noticed by celebrities or anything like that, a lot of my first raps was very, very violent. Now, a lot of my raps now is actually very, very healing. Even within me talking about traumatic experiences for teaching purposes for children, you know, against the hip-hop music that's pushed in the masses, you know, would say, like a lot of the ignorant music of the regular day artists that everybody know. That's not doing that. You feel me? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know about that Suge Knight and Pac. What are you basically saying about that happening in Vegas when that happened? What about it though? That shit was crazy though. But yeah, I'm just protecting my energy more now, y'all. Like it's like I'm protecting my energy more now. Because I realize how done I am with everything. Like I'm done, yo. So did Eminem, and I love him. He is from Detroit, and I love his music as well. But you feel what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? Hey, shout out to the people on here that's positive, besides the people that's trying to like pick a fight, say stuff from a negative standpoint. You know, I like when people ask questions from a standpoint without knowing you, right? So instead of like asking you a question as if like you're doing this, you know what I'm saying? Like, but nah, like, yeah, that's my main focus. I have a gift with this music, you know. I'm talented as hell. Like even people that hear me, they think that I'm already like a celebrity, even without hearing my music even. But definitely even hear my music, they think like I'm already known. I'm like, yeah, I've been contacted, certain radio stations even and shit like that. But I haven't really jumped out there like that because my financial, I don't even have a video out yet. You know, it's stuff that I got to put in place I got to get people more familiar with my name, just even performing in small venues, that I would be. It's a lot of stuff that if I wasn't in my situation, like I would be on. But I know that that's why all this resistance is on my life how it is, because of how much I really am going to make people aware of certain things, using my vocal box through music. That's why the attack is on me. Why you think it's a coincidence that I don't got help from even like a family member or even someone that would throw me a car where I could be recording in my car and sleep in my car instead of being outside and stuff? All of this shit is around my purpose, y'all. It's around my purpose. And it's been like that from Jumpstart. When my dad played the guitar, right? My dad got taken from me when I was 16. But my dad used to always try to put the mic in my hand. He used to always try to get me to rap. And it used to piss me off. Like, I used to be like, Dad, why are you trying to do this to me? You know what I mean? And then fast forward now, it's like I do music, and this is like what I want to do in my life and stuff. And I'm actually good, and I'm talented, and it's a natural gift that I have. That even when I first had it, I was using it wrong off of not knowing who I was, and studying on projecting the environment that I came up in, and that way of moving, thinking, like, and all of that, So it's crazy, y'all. But I hope that everybody is good though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I am about to self-sabotage, but ain't no self-sabotage of me self-sabotaging myself gonna be worse than the karma that I'm gonna give everybody and certain spirits and souls that my soul damn near took a picture of. You could say that I remember. It ain't gonna be worse than that. That revenge that I give out when I leave my vessel, it's gonna be bad, y'all. Like, I'm literally gonna haunt people's spirits and shit. Like what you see that demons do, I'm gonna be doing that shit to people. For certain people that spoke on my name bad, that did bad stuff to me, that laughed at me, that tried to mock me. Oh yeah, I'm coming after all of y'all. Coming after all of y'all. And my soul is limitless. It's in memory, But I mean, I know a lot of y'all forget, and this is even for the complex cell organism. Most of your body's in water, but it's different with us because of our biological identification to the planet. When with the water that's in my body, oh yeah, it holds memory well. It holds memory well. That's why I'm so patient, because I already know what I'm about to give the motherfuckers for off of what people did to me, and I'm just building that shit up. Because when I go about it, I'm not gonna have no remorse. I'm just gonna be straight face, no remorse, no sympathy, none of that. Because I'm gonna be like, when I was going through what I was going through, people didn't have sympathy for me. You know what I'm saying? People tried to make me crash out in something that was around my awareness of what more people, regardless of their genetic makeup, was realizing by the day. And people tried to weaponize it against me because of me seeing it a lot faster than average people. So it's like, I'm not playing with nobody, y'all. I'm not. Even when I was last time I was in a courthouse, all the law enforcement and shit, when I be in a courthouse, I've been fighting for my son and stuff. Right? All the slave catchers, they all know that too. That's why even when they see me out and stuff, they deal with me completely different now. Even the last times I've been ran up on, completely different. Some of them videos is on the shorts, because they know I'm not playing. Like, I'm not playing, y'all. Everybody that harmed the children in any shape, way, or form, I'm coming after you. Like, direct. If you brung harm to the children purposely and in any sick, wild way, like, I'm coming after you. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming after you. I want you to know that. My soul is coming after you. You feel me? Real shit. It's on the way. I'm telling you. And that goes for any and every complex cell organism, and that goes for neuromelanated people too. And you melanated too. Yup. Even if you have a biological identification to the planet, or if you're the sun in the flesh, You fit in that category. I'm coming after you too. If you did it, best believe. You know, best believe. I don't gotta know the child. I don't gotta have no relation to the child. All I gotta know is that you was on that type of time. That's all I gotta know. I don't give a fuck how anybody feel. Nobody's gonna stop me either, you know. And anybody that even is thinking about stopping me, I'm gonna come after you too. Real shit. I'm not playing, y'all. So it's like, I'm gonna just leave y'all with this. You get what I'm saying? I'm about to brush my teeth and shit, and then I'm about to relax. I'm about to relax the rest of the day until I go to sleep and skip this day and it's hell. You know what I mean? That we in. And let Mother Nature, like I told 988 when I was speaking to them, I said, one of their biggest weapons that they used against people of my anatomy, right? And I asked the 988 goddess on the phone. This shows y'all, she's supposed to know this. She's supposed to know this because this shows y'all how, no disrespect to her, but this shows y'all how we're so wrapped up in Western ideology and stuff. The first thing that she said when I asked her, like, what do you think that thing is? What do you think that's been used against us that I'm gonna use for my benefit while the rest of this is crashing? What do you think that thing is? You know what she said, y'all? She said politics. She said politics. You know? She said politics. I said no, not politics, time. I said time, not politics, time. You're more worried about time than you are about politics as soon as you wake up. To be a slave, the clock in, clock out, even if you got your own bed, everything is around time, right? You know, that's controlling you more than religion is. You know what I'm saying? And I told her, I said, that's my biggest weapon. Because regardless of my financial state, regardless of my mental state, any of that is all irrelevant. Each day, as we go forth in these energy cycles, they go on, we getting closer and closer to this crashing. You know, see, let me show y'all how unaware y'all are, right? That y'all don't know these instruments and how they affect the planet, even besides DNA, whether from a natural or unnatural standpoint. Let me put y'all on game real quick. These solar flares that's hitting the planet right now. What do you call that event? The Carrington event or whatever that took place. I forget what year it was. Due to the solar flares, the CMEs, right? The CMEs that's hitting this planet right now, right? Y'all know how I be talking about. I'm going hard about righteousness and all that until this shit is all done and shit like that. The solar flares that's hitting this planet right now, y'all, can shut this whole system down and have a whole planet power outage. You know what I'm saying? And people that know what's going to happen, you know how they talk about that great solar flare that's going to block everything out? That can happen right now due to the energy that's enveloping the whole planet that they can't explain. That can happen right now, y'all. Right now. You know? Real shit. That shit can happen right now. Anybody knows what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about. That shit can happen right now. But that wasn't always able to be said where that can happen right now. But with the energy that's here right now, oh yeah, that shit can happen right now, y'all. You know? Best believe. But they won't tell the world this though. If they told the world this and they explained it for the proof of them telling the world this, of how so, right? Most people would go crazy off of the realization of really knowing what's what. You know, so they wouldn't dare say that. That's not looking good. You say, oh, Jeffrey, you love my locks? You love my nappy hair? You love my locks? I know. It's some people of your genetic makeup that's trying to get these a lot more also. You hear what I'm saying? but the thing is though, you know, your hair isn't like my ether though. You know? Nah, it's crazy how people can talk and you can know people the complex cell organism. Nah, it's something called like when you have locks, right? There's nothing dreadful about them. I'm about to put you on game. I'm about to teach you real quick. When you have locks, like you see this is all new growth, right? This is all new growth. I probably have like 5-6 inches of new growth that can be twisted into my normal hair. But I'm not, I purposely ain't twisted my hair. You see that? See all this? That's all new growth. So that's why it might look like a perm from 1960 because it could be twisted in. You know? But shout out to you though. You want me to cut my hair? Meet me. I'll let you cut it. Let's meet up in person. My email is connected to this. Send me an email. We can meet up in person and you can give me a cut. I can give you a cut also. Jeffrey. Jeffrey. You know? The number one reason why I'm happy everything is happening so y'all can get the fuck off the planet. I'm gonna be honest, like y'all gotta fucking go. I'm ready for y'all to get, like, low key, it's not even racism either. Like, with the type of damage that y'all brung to the planet, and then the type of damage that y'all not even acting like y'all brung to the planet, and then the type of damage that y'all even protecting, right? Like as if like it's nothing going on right now. Y'all are very, very dangerous. Y'all are very dangerous. You know, I'm glad that Mother Nature sees it now because she's acting on it, you know, regardless of how you feel about anything, about us. She's acting on it. She's getting y'all out of here, you know. It's like this, you know what I'm saying, without a watch, but, you know what I'm saying, you know, y'all on y'all way out of here, you feel me? I know, you know, it's been a good life for y'all, you know. Y'all had some things, y'all did a lot of damage, you know, to a point that y'all caused us to have damage towards each other where we started hurting ourselves, right? Y'all did all of this, you know. Y'all did all of this. Y'all made us move in ways where we harmed ourselves because of all the destruction that y'all caused on the planet. You know, you got to think about it. If you made black people not even want to be on their own planet, right? Because of how much is being ran in a way that's against its own means, that's completely against nature, right? The system that how it's being ran and stuff. That is so, y'all don't think y'all really realize how bad that is. You know what I mean? That's why Mother Nature is doing what she's doing right now, because that time is up. You know, on that so-called Gregorian calendar, that time is up. Them years is up. You know, them years is up. That's why the radiation is increasing. Why the ozone layer is peeling back at the same exact time. It's not a coincidence that both of them things are happening at the same time. Because if one of those things was happening individually without the other, it wouldn't be a problem for y'all. But the fact that both of them are happening at the same time, that lets you know that it's a punishment because of what's been done on the planet. And y'all are trying to run from it while y'all selves are facing it. You know what I'm saying? So that's where we're at with it right now. You know? So, like I said, you know, peace, power, abundance to everybody. I hope everybody's doing good. You know, like I said, y'all caused a lot of damage on the planet. You know, I don't give a fuck no more. I don't care about playing y'all game. I don't care about being a prisoner of war. Like, I'm just done with it on all levels. You know what I mean? I'm trying to just clear myself from y'all as much as possible because I know how dangerous y'all are. You know, and yeah, you know, that's where I'm at with it. So, but for all the people, a good starters for people. For all people that I'm gonna give y'all, even you, James, I'm gonna give you something to look up. Go take your dumb ass to like a library or something, right? Or even Google on your phone, because you got energy to come in here. Google on your phone the prokaryotic cell and eukaryotic cell. You hear what I'm saying? For real. And that'd be a good start for you. You know what I'm saying? That'll be a good start for you. I love the look. Oh yeah. You know this is somebody connected to my baby mother. You just made a jump 3 weeks ago? Yeah. A lot of clowns out here, y'all. But yeah, everything is happening for me. Like I said, Mother Nature doing her thing right now. She's exposing y'all. And
all children is gonna be safe again. You know? Like James don't even know. I just hit him, but James don't even know. You got put on the list to get got. That's what I'm saying. Like, and I know you think I don't know you personally because just your name on a computer, but you don't even know who I am. If you did, you would have realized the risk that you're just putting at. But you're in that category now, you know? Even more so. You know what I'm saying? Even more so. And Jeffrey in there also. You know? I'm gonna get off on here real quick. You know what I'm saying? But it's very, very real where we at right now, y'all. You know, this has been it's been an honor. It's been an honor. It's really been an honor, y'all. Because it's like, see, the thing that's different between most people and Aquariuses, right? And I'm not one of them people to like think about signs and everything like that, but I'm just being real with y'all. Like, it'd be crazy to me when y'all be trying to control Aquarius, because Aquarius, we really don't give a fuck. Y'all don't even understand. Like, Aquarius is like, we be so ahead of shit, and we thought about everything from every angle. Nothing even shocks us. And most Aquariuses, like, we're unstoppable for real, because like anything that can happen, we already thought about it. And we're already in tune to take whatever comes with it. You know, even if it's something that we wouldn't be fond of. You feel me? So it's like, we be hoping y'all do the right thing. Even people like recent people I cut off and stuff. Most Aquariuses, like, you know, we're good people. We want to see what people are about. We want to see what you bring to the table. You know what I'm saying? Like, we'll leave the lane clear for you, literally, completely clear for you to go about however you want to, but hoping that you do the right thing, right? But as soon as you start imposing on us your ways, or like making me feel uncomfortable or anything like that, then we gotta cut your ass off. And people be so in shock because they don't see it happening like that. But they, until it happens, and then they feel the opposite of what we was giving them, you know? For real. So it's like, nah, Aquarius is something else, man. So even at my job, you know, it's like, I will say this though, as far as me about the leaving and stuff like that, I will say this. Like, it's a lot of people that I rock with heavy there that, like, I didn't, you know, want to leave in a way like this. But they really don't know how mentally, like, drained I am off of my awareness and really what I'm living in, knowing what's going on and stuff. They really don't know what I'm dealing with. They might have an idea, or even, like, you know, most people that's been homeless or poverty, like, y'all really don't know what goes on in the brain and how close it can lead to, like, mental health issues off of not even knowing how the brain works and shit like that. So when people even say stuff like, oh, he's homeless, or oh, he's poverty, like, they don't really know what that really is. You know what I'm saying? Like, they really don't know to really understand what the person possibly could be going through and stuff like that. They really don't know. You know, they don't have an idea. So it's like, yeah, like, you know, shit about to go crazy for me because I don't know how my life is gonna go. You know, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. But I just know, I know what I'm standing on, regardless of whatever comes with it. Like, I know that, you know, the mother of my child can stalk me all she wants to. She could send whoever she fucked to suck my way. You know what I'm saying? She could do all of that. Like, that's not changing where her bitch ass is at. You know, or even where whoever she messed with. You know what I'm saying? Either, like, is that, like, I don't give a fuck. You know, hoes be trying to stalk you and shit. Like once you see him as a hoe, you don't see him as a hoe. And they could block out them being a hoe. You know what I mean? And shit like that. It's like, nah. Soon as you're seen in that way, there's nothing you can do to undo that. You know, I think that the mother of my child got it fucked up because she thought that by me staying with her when she already was doing stuff, that like I fully was able to see her all the way entirely. And I did, but I didn't. You know what I'm saying? Because trust, if I would have seen her entirely like how I do now, even then when she was already making doing stuff and all that shit like that, I would have been left. I would have left a long ass time ago. So maybe she thinks that, you know, like, oh, he was with me before when I was cheating on him or da da da. But it's like I didn't know that you really was on what you was on. I wouldn't even have been with you then. You know? Like I guess you could say like I was under a spell. You know what I mean? For how I really cared and the potential I seen in you. And so I just learned a lot. Like none of that shit is more important than my respect. You know? What do they say? I can never say the word reciprocity or whatever. And then, yeah, just respect. Like if you backstabbing me, betraying me, you know, ganging up against me, you know what I mean, in competition with me, you're in competition with somebody you started a family with. You're a crazy ass individual. But just the fact, like I always say, to think that like just because you have somebody good in your life, and that you could tell that they're always going to be there, even if they're saying it and they're showing it with their actions, that you wouldn't nurture that and you would take advantage of that and try to abuse that, take that for granted. That says a lot about women, because a lot of women are like that. A lot of women literally seek men for that reason. Like they seek weak men with money. You know what I mean? Weak-minded men with money, so they can take advantage of them and get whatever that they want from that man without them giving even the basic level of just respect, of loyalty, and being faithful. You know what I'm saying? So much women are like that, and a lot of women like almost make it seem like, you know, to the world, like are so undercover, like, oh, you know, it's like they just want the relationship and everything to look like of status to everyone else, like they're a good woman of like honor and loyalty. Whole time it's like you a ho-ho. You just waiting for the right situation that's better than the situation you got going on to leave it. You know what I'm saying? You know how they say like it'd be like a lot of women that be like, oh, I'm not a cheater. It's like, no, yes, you is a cheater. The right situation just ain't present itself yet that you feel is valid for you to leave this and that, but you're waiting on it. You're looking for it. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of y'all women is crazy, and I don't see y'all like, I don't even see it like that, you know. But even still though, you know, me, it's a big thing about, because even though I'm saying all of this, y'all, I'm big on betrayal. Like loyalty's everything with me. That's why I don't give second chances and stuff. Once I know you are how you are, that's where you got to sit for life. It's not even worth taking a chance with me, because I just cut you out of my life officially. Like it's so important because like for instance, like my Brit, right? My Brit, Brittany, I love you to death. You know what I'm saying? You seeing me, and you know the fact that I'm even stating it in my worst state, mentally, physically, on all levels, and I can still state how much I care about you, regardless of however you feel or however you choose to go about it. That says a lot about me. But it also says a lot because you got to look at it like this. You know, I'm not gonna talk Brit. You know, I love you. I'm not gonna talk about our situation, you know what I mean, in deep detail or anything like that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to talk about that, but how it happened, though. How it happened, I know, you know, whether you say it to me or not, you know, like, I didn't say what was said that I said. It wasn't like that. And that was said to you that in a way to have you look at me in a negative manner, you know, or basically not to fuck with me at all. Like, why would you say that and hate me, you know? That was done on purpose. But even with that being said, how, you know, it was ran with and what happened ongoing in that moment, then even months later around like that situation and stuff like that. I'll say this. I'm not mad. I'm not mad at you, you know. If you need to hear, I'm not mad at you. I want to talk to you, for real. If I was in a better financial situation right now and stuff, I would have been came in that store already and spoke to you again already since I last seen you and stuff like that. But I'm going through a lot. But it's crazy too because you working with somebody else that I worked with, and I seen him on a bus and I mentioned him, and he mentioned your name. I'm like, damn. I'm like, isn't it? You know what I'm saying? You work with someone else that used to work with me, and in a whole nother store in Fair Lakes, and it's crazy. But yeah, nah. Like I all this that I'm saying, even if some of the stuff that I be talking about, Brit, if you fit that category, whatever, I want you to know, because it's the same thing. Like I really wish I could have told the mother of my child, like, your past is important, but it's even more important your past that you make your person in the recent aware of, so you're not weaponizing that towards that person, and y'all could grow from that and get around it. You get what I'm saying? Whatever it would be, however dark it is, like, you feel me? Like, reciprocation and all that is important. So, if we was like to talk or whatever, and you just tell me like, I got this problem, or I'm not gonna lie, like I got this, whatever, and you know what I mean? I'd be like, okay, being honest, you could have chose to hide this, and because it's something that maybe people don't respect or whatever, I'm saying hypothetically speaking, whatever it is, like I'm gonna respect that you spoke to me about it. You feel me? I'm gonna respect that you didn't go about it in a way that my baby mother did from Jumpstart. You know what I mean? Trying to act like someone she wasn't, and stuff like that, and like that's a very, very, very serious thing. You get what I'm saying? So you really got to see that for really what it is, and yeah. But that's why it's like I'm big on loyalty and stuff. No comment. You close to something though. Someone said, shout out Lucky, shout out Charlie. And Charlie said another Jamaican guy. I'm not Jamaican. But yeah, that's why it's important to know what you're dealing with and stuff like that, because like I said, you can always go through something and stuff like that. But for me, it's like I said, I don't care what your problem is. As long as you're honest with me about it, it's like we can work around it. But if it's something hidden and it's something that's bad, probably why it's hidden, or you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna look at it like you tried to finesse me or manipulate me, and then you would be in the same position as the mother of my child, where I would block you out forever and like hate you or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Not fuck with you, don't want to be friends, can't be around me. So like that's why it's important with me. You just gotta be straightforward with me. That's what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? That's what you gotta do. Hey, shout out Rick and Morty. You know what I'm saying? What it is, man. What it is. But yeah, now this is a good live. Hey, y'all, hey, positive energy all y'all way. You feel me? I'll say this. A lot of people say a lot of times my music, they say that I sound like him. I'm gonna just say that, That's the main thing that gets said to me. And you sound like Jay-Z. You sound like Jay-Z. Playing bass. Oh, that's what's up if you playing bass. That's what's up. I wish I was there's nothing with man associated with me. I don't got no animal DNA. Any of us that's neuromelanated, like you don't even realize how you're even referring to yourself like that, disrespecting yourself, not knowing who you are. If playing bass, respectfully saying to you, oh shit. All these new started profiles. Fuck is y'all coming from, yo? Fuck is y'all coming from? I'm not gonna lie, I'm about to take a shower and shit, get in this hot tub, and enjoy my relaxation until I go to sleep. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm not playing like they not freezing me, y'all. In this fake ass weather, it's just not happening. You know, that shit can be tried as much as possible, but I can't be frozen. You know, I don't do that. I'm a heat person. I'm the sun. You know, I'm the sun. This person just spitting the trash. When you're the, you know, chosen ones are the most enlightened on the planet, because there's nobody on the planet that's able to see stuff in a lens the way chosen people are, neuromelanated, right? Nobody, because it's like nobody irritates the demons in people like chosen ones. You know what I'm saying? Because everything that we do down to your T, it's not on like a vibration of like regular people and stuff like that. It's just like everywhere we be going, we be glitching everything. Everywhere I go, I offend people. It's like nowhere I go and stuff, I'm never offending people off of like something I'm doing that's wrong. You know what I'm saying? I'm always offending people off of speaking truth, being a good person, ignoring them trying to bait me in. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Transmuting and alchemizing people trying to mock me. Like, chosen people is like, whenever people come at me, it's been so much in the patterns and stuff that happens. It's just, for me, all that shit is like confirmations of why I'm here on the planet right now. You know? To shed light on stuff that's so real. Everywhere I go, or however it's shown or viewed, the demons get irritated. You feel me? Like, I feel like by me seeing so much of that, now I know like I'm really in my calling. That's one of the ways how I really know. Because a lot of this stuff didn't start happening until I started loving on myself that much more so, knowing who I am, cutting people off, keeping my boundaries up that wasn't aligned with me, or didn't even have true good intentions, right? Ain't nothing madder than a person that isn't able to get in somebody's life to bring more chaos, conflict, and drama in their life. That's a mad person right there, because then they gotta succumb to making fake profiles, you know, watching you on social media if you're on social media, trying to have people spy on you, you know what I'm saying, to try to orchestrate something that they know that's not possible, that they lying to themselves about, that they're still trying to believe in, off of their own shame, guilt, and remorse that they're feeling every day. Like, you know, it'd be like the same shit. So I don't know. I might go to work today. I don't know. Cause it's a Latina goddess in there that's on my line, and I gotta let her know that I'm on her line. As she's getting touchy feely, I gotta get touchy feely. I gotta touch her in a way, like on a regular tip, to let her know like what's up. But it's be so slick. Like you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do her so slick. I'm gonna see her reaction. It's gonna be so slick, but she gonna know like the way I did it. Like this was a regular, but you know what I'm saying? I already gave her low key to look. Cause I'm telling her, I'm like, I don't know if my Brit want me, man. It's all these options that's looking at me, but I don't know if my Brit want me. My Brit might be mad at me. I hope my Brit gets so sexually frustrated. I hope she find me and my Brit rape me. I hope she just grab me and yoke me up and eat me up. I'll be getting some real like thoughts about my Brit. That I won't say on here. I'm not gonna lie. But I'm pretty sure she know though, cause like even when we would be around each other, like the way I would look at her and stuff, I'm pretty sure she probably know. But yeah, man, we in hell. We are in hell. Yes, we are. I'm tripping. I'm still gonna go to work today. Yeah, I got you. Because I gotta say something to her. I'm still gonna go to work today. But it just shows you. The only reason why I feel like I'm still wanting to go today, where I'm like I'm gonna go, is because I'm not freezing right now. I'm telling y'all that cold, that shit's a weapon. You know what I'm saying? That's just a weapon, y'all. The cold is a weapon. It is, you know? It's a whole weapon. I don't care how much black people be trying to be like, oh, I like the cold. It's so crazy because the cold's been here long enough that we think that shit's normal in so-called states, you know what I'm saying, that's here in so-called America or even outside of America. But like, it's been here long enough that if you're so-called born on a certain part of land where it's colder more than other, you think that that's normal, or it might even adapt it to you liking it. But the whole time, cold weather is not even normal ass weather. You feel me? Not even normal ass weather. I'm about to take a shower and shit, but it's like all I really care about though is like making babies and like getting back to Zion, knowing my anatomy. You know, that's all I care about. It's been so much that's been done, like so much. Even when I be looking at people and stuff here, it's like everyone's just like living a lie. Like I really feel like a lot of people are more. This is the curveball, right? You know, like how like once you start seeing the truth and stuff, like how I be saying like it's like the tribulation, because it's like you gotta act like you don't know what's up around everybody else and stuff like that. Because a lot of people don't know what's up, but then it is a lot of people that know what's going on and just having cognitive dissonance. Y'all know how I be saying that and stuff like that, right? This is what's crazy about it all, though, right? It reaches a point of you seeing enough of it, if not immediate, right? Where you say, damn, the people with the real mental illness is actually the people that's just capitulating, you know, because they either don't even know what they're in and just going along and not seeing in so many ways and stuff that's harmful to them, and then the people that are aware that are just going along and not trying to bring attention to it while they're going along and stuff. They're so traumatized that they feel like they can't even make a difference off of making people aware. You feel me? Those are like the two things that you notice, and you realize like everybody else is really the people with the mental health problems, not you off of being aware. It's just said like the opposite way, because majority of people aren't able to figure this out and really see what they're living in and put it all together. You feel me? But this shit is very real, y'all. This shit is very fucking real, man. It was 12 o'clock. It was 12:33 when I said that. It was 1-2-0-0-3-3 when I said that. I looked up there. Like this shit is crazy. Like I'm telling y'all, no lies. You know. So it's a good. You know. You know what's the number one way how I know a lot of y'all be mad? Because I know it's a lot of y'all that know I don't have people, right? But it shows how, I'm about to say, it shows how evil a lot of y'all motherfuckers are. Not all of y'all, but really how evil a lot of y'all motherfuckers are, right? Y'all know, like, I come from narcissism, right? A lot of us do, in broken households and stuff, right? I come from shit. I don't have nobody to talk to, right? No matter how aware I am of stuff. And I'm not the first person to say this. It's been known, the smarter you are, the more depressive it is. But the reason why that was said without saying why is because of you're able to see stuff, how it's ran, and really how stuff is conducted, how it trickles down. Anything or that's in that category that you would see, it's like most stuff is genocide in what we deem as regular reality. That's why that's so. But they don't tell you that. They just be like, oh, the more smarter you get, the more depressive it gets. But why though? Because you see all this shit is fake. You see all this shit is by design. It's problems that's not real problems, but people are looking at them like they're real problems because they don't know. You feel me? And then this is causing stress. This is killing people. You know what I'm saying? This is having people go to the hospital for them to give you medicine and strengthen that corporation. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all this level of genocide that's been being done so long without nobody paying attention to it, that in any way of anyone bringing attention to it or coming out, it seems like it's abnormal because it's so shocking. Like, how could this be? You know what I'm saying? No, you're just so fucking psychologically damaged. It's hitting you this hard from a standpoint that you got to block it out because it's so real, you know? Shit is crazy. It's crazy as hell, y'all. But like I said, man, hey, Brit, you need to come see me. I swear to God, you gotta come see me. I'm about to take a shower and shit. But nah, you need to come see me, Brit. I'm not even gonna lie. And I'm sexually frustrated. So you need to come see me. All jokes aside. All jokes aside, man. All jokes aside. You need to come see me. I don't know what's going on. I almost said something, but everything ain't for the internet to say. But I miss my Brit though. And she's perfect for me. You're perfect for me. All these other women, they're not perfect for me. You're perfect for me. And that's who I want to be with. That's who I want to spend the rest of my life with. That's who I want to marry. My Lord Feisty Bean, man. My Lord Scorpio. Alright, let me get in this shower. I'm gonna get at y'all, man. Y'all know I value y'all for real. You know, I'm glad we was able to have this little talk briefly and whatnot about all these issues. Shout out everybody that's been in here. I appreciate all the people that came in, the good, the bad. Is this gonna be the new actor playing the
What? Let me ask you this, Lucky. Why are you so intimidated by me? Everybody that's on here, it, why are y'all so intimidated by me? Even more so, are you another black man? Let me look at your junk. Why are you so intimidated by me? Did you mess with somebody I used to mess with and you feel insecure because she's pressed on me? Is that what it is? Are you one of them? Or are you one of them that just because you can't break my spirit? You know what I'm saying? What intimidates? Why are you so intimidated by me? Why are you on my dick? Why is my dick in your mouth? Take it out. I'm not gay, bro. I don't rock like that. You get what I'm saying? You know, so again, shout out to people that's on here that's positive, but I be trying to figure out why y'all so intimidated by me. I'm not even projecting like what do you call it? Like I'm not after y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like I know you gay, bro. I know. I'm gonna just put you on timeout right now. You know, I wish you well though. For real. You know? I'm about to put you in a chair like timeout. Like how we do. You remember how we used to do when you was acting up in kindergarten? I'm about to put you on there. Hold up. Well, I just make it even easier just to hide you from my channel. But it's a mental illness to come on people's it's a mental illness to come on people's page if you know that literally like you don't like what they're saying, you know, and stuff like that. Like I never really understood that, you know, when oh my goodness. I never understood that. Because I was always the type of person where it's like if I didn't like what somebody was talking about on a specific podcast or anything like that, or if I didn't agree with what they were saying or anything like that, I would just get off. I wouldn't be on their thing. But I feel like that's a problem with society. But really what it is though, y'all, is remember how I told y'all like hurt people. Majority of people have demons like with them. You get what I'm saying? That's why this is the real reason why chosen people, we get attacked so much. Because if you're chosen, you probably already put in the work or are already so pure that any and everyone you come across, it don't matter what you're doing. You don't even gotta be on the internet talking. You're gonna offend people. You know what I'm saying? Your light is gonna irritate demons in everybody. It's gonna bring it out, you know? That's why it's like people, it's like they can't fight to stay off of my page or when I'm going live, but they don't want to give me my props either. You know what I'm saying? Because they're intimidated by me. So just like in the same energy field of like the mother of my child, you know, a lot of these people have like low self-esteem. You know, they're already insecure. You know, that's a regular thing for people that have low self-esteem or insecure on any type of relationship, any type of gender, to try to bring other people down. You get what I'm saying? I've been dealing with that my whole life. Like this, I've been dealing with this since I remember dealing with type shit like this when I was like 7 years old, like literally. Like I remember being in kindercare and getting attention and I'm on the swing and all the females coming to the swing because I'm on the swing. You know what I'm saying? Like, and niggas is hating, like, and I'm not even worried about them. You know what I mean? Like, it's, you know, I'm sorry I am who I am and I offend y'all. Like I'm not trying to say this to be sarcastic. Like I'm really apologizing for it. Like I'm sorry. You know, that you feel insecure to your point that you gotta come on my page and try to attempt to bring my spirit down so maybe you could feel less intimidated by me. Like I really apologize for that, you know. I never been in that situation, even at the worst cases of like in situations of me being in lack, still never felt like that about myself. You know what I mean? So I don't know. But I really wish you well. Like I said, I'm about to get in the shower. I'm about to get in this hot tub. I'm about to get ready for work. This is a Rear Points of RoBs Inferno while it burns slow. Shout out to all my guys and goddesses and all high vibrational human beings. You know what the fuck it is for real. Brittany, you need to hurry up and see me. Like, I can't wait no longer. I need to see you. Hurry up.